Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Nets in Brooklyn. Looking at the Nets, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Oof, I just can't wait. You're making me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Wow.
We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches
Let's
right
get
in
it
your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Fans, get out of your seats and make some noise!
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Adams in at the point. And whenever Freak finds himself in New York,
on that possession.
got that bucket in no time at all.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on the
1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Adams' shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Basket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And that one's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here from deep so far in this game. The drive by Adams. Good. Adams has got 12 in the game.
Guys, his consistent
Pushing it up. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Dan. 14 points for Freak.
plays out because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And he gets it to go.
They're
In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in attack mode on the bits, just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating.
For the Nets, Leonard comes in for Brook Lopez. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Kirk Hinrich. Stokes is checked in for Miami.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Adams' shot is good.
I mean, he was good.
They gave him their fellas, and he drains those.
Adams from beyond the arc and then some. Adams has got 28.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he...
Drive by Adams, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about great numbers for Freak. 28 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And so Adams nails both of them.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lead by Whiteside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. You know, huge height advantage.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there?
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their upcoming opponents. Terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Heinrich. Following the basket by Freak. That's good. Heinrich's got his second basket of the night. Miami leading by 3. Drive by Adams. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable.
Chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, here with Joe Johnson. And Joe, what's going to be...
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extreme.
Lopez, no luck. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Wade gets the bucket.
Boy, this defense is getting, they've been 5-star in every category.
No good from Jack.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the numbers for Adams. He's averaging 55 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scored
by Bosch. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint.
Be part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Freak, number 1. And, of course, Myers Leonard.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
The Heat leading by 16. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside, a screen on Jack. Adams dishes the box. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over another level when you get supreme in terms of your stats.
And Kelloggies, right? And Kelloggies.
No, it's scary because no rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team.
I love the great assist that time by Jack.
And Adams with the slam.
Such a strong finisher for a floor.
The Heat leading by 21.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Adams has got 51.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Sloan kicks to Sessions. Dragic with some nice D.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Another gap in the
Heat shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Shot on the wing. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 53. Net shooting 49% on the. Sloan's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Left side Adams. And again, Miami with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today?
Find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Took him no time at all on that one. 59 points for Freak. 11 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Adams has got 10 points now just in this quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's Miami with another.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
From 20 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just carrying the load right now off it.
Outside. Misses there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
As weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands just going in. I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping. Kenny, your thoughts?
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they've been playing terrific basketball to start the season. They're showing all the signs they'll be able to keep that momentum going too, looking more and more confident each time out. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But, this guy, Freak. Because if you would have played in that era with Freak, I don't know, Shaq. This guy, he left school early, but he is something unique, different. But I thought bringing his skills to the NBA was big because that helps refine your game a little bit. He's ready. This guy was ready, Shaq.
I have an announcement. You know why he plays so well?
Why?
I'm his father.
Dun, 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 dun.
Love you, son. Congratulations.
That's one of the warmest and fuzziest stories I've heard all season long.
Way to keep up with him his whole life.
I've been working.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan. They're ready for the tip. I've been working.
We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
They're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home. The Nets in Brooklyn.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shots to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Piece of unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Celtics, Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And so Adams nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the...
By 3. Here's Adams. Sinks the triple.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Shoots from the baseline. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And 11 points for Freak.
That's there. Got away with a major lapse.
The lead pushed to double digits. And that's 13 points for Freak.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Adams' shot is good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intent.
Here's Adams, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Thomas with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bradley against Wade. Back to Adams. Shoots from 12. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's Adams. Oh!
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some... Here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The Heat leading by 16. Winslow kicks to Adams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Adams has got 29 in the game.
In the paint here already. Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Took him no time at all on that one. Rozier's got his second bucket tonight.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
That's good. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
Another bucket in the paint.
Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 35.
As hot
as for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Adams' shot is good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
From deep. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Heat lead by 20. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. In for Winslow. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Adams in for Goran Dragic. On the floor for Boston. Here's Adams. Buried from 15 feet out. Adams has got 41.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Pass to Mickey. Here's Crowder. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Got a hand on it. Here's Mickey. To the left side wing. Shot by Crowder, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Good. 43 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outscored thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, that mid-range
time matched up with this year's Heat team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, basketball.
Tries to snap the cold streak. No good. And it's Miami the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Stoudemire, the pass to Adams. Fires it up. Miami no good on that time either. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. It's stolen with 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Miami ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlled?
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And now let's check out the lineup. Here's Adams, and the three ball is good. Adams has got 48.
Boy, such
drive by Adams.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, he's been more than solid over the last month, averaging 5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority. Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. He has 50 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And Thomas, here we go. Can't get it to go.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes...
Thomas got 18 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
That's good. 52 points for Freak. Offline with his 3. The Heat have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And that one's good. 6 points for Wade.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Thomas with another miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And all of a sudden, you can see
their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Thomas against Adams. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Looking to end the run. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter. He'd have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Back to Johnson. And it's Thomas at the elbow. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Deng can't get it to go.
Nope.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Whiteside. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Whiteside's got 9 points.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. Thomas got 22 points. And Miami shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Adams against Thomas. And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Chris Bosh.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
They set the screen. And Thomas, here we go. Olynyk. Miami grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wade. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And we're seeing the shots.
Passes it to Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas against Adams. Shoots from 12. And the basket by Stokes.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Haslam. Money from the wing.
What a nice feed. And that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of play.
And it's Miami with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Heat go the other way with it. Drive by Adams.
Celtics foul. Let's go! That's his 3rd personal foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Amari Stoudemire. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already. Blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. That would have been really easy to pack it in.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.